Wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet. That life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet. That life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Very special day it is. It's a terrific Tuesday. That means my partner this morning, and happy to have her with us, Tracy Lee with Meadowview Healthcare Center. Good morning, Tracy.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Wow. So we're actually, have you noticed that like it's darker? I mean, like later, like it takes a while for that sun to get.
Yeah. And I noticed it's setting earlier too.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
I know.
Like I'm not ready.
Something's melting.
Yeah.
In summer. Although the heat is on.
Yeah.
What is going on? I mean,
don't
you
know.
talk about, whoa.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's been pretty hot.
pretty hot. Yeah. Yeah. It just, when you're standing there, when you start sweating, something's going on, right?
I'm melting.
I'm melting. True. So true. So for anybody, I know there's a lot of people harvesting their garden stuff, their corn, their green beans, their, all of their stuff. So just take it easy, right?
Yeah. I know they're putting in the work right now.
I know.
So.
Zucchini, squash. Yeah, all of that. But that's the good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Sure. All right, let's think. Speaking of good stuff, let's thank our sponsors this morning.
Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Roses, Fox Pearly Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting, First Harrison Bank, Louisville Bats, Schneck Hospital, and Temple & Temple.
Yay! Thank you to our great sponsors. We're very proud of them and very happy to have them with us, and look forward to serving them and them hanging with us for a long time. Tracy, let's jump in and find out. We got some things going on this weekend.
Yeah. So a couple of the staff members from Meadowview and Salem Crossing are putting on the second annual ride in memory of Bryce Skurlock on Saturday, the 16th. There's going to be a poker run, 50-50. There's going to be like benefit rides, so Jeeps, side-by-sides, motorcycles. There's different routes, I think, for each group. I'm not sure of those paths yet, but so yeah, we're doing a silent auction. Okay. So we're getting all of those items together this week for that auction, and hopefully everybody can come out and honor or support this family in memory of Bryce.
Well, and let's kind of, for those maybe that they probably have heard, but maybe just a little bit of a reminder. Bryce was shot, and it was very, it was horrible.
Yes.
So, and his family, Scott, works at Salem Crossing and Meadowview. He's your
director of therapy. Yeah.
And beautiful family,
yes.
beautiful family, and tragic what they've gone through,
yes.
and we know that every day they have to pick up their cross, I'm sure,
Yeah.
And so anyway, so I love that we as a community have come together, and I love that Meadowview and are so supportive,
Yeah.
and so This is very nice. Do you know what time it starts? Am I putting on? Okay.
Registration starts at 10, and the ride leaves at noon. It'll be $20 per rider and $5 per passenger.
Okay.
That includes a meal that'll be served. I believe they're doing a taco bar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
And of course, 100% of the proceeds go
To the Bryce Gerlach Scholarship Fund.
Okay, love
Yeah.
that. Yeah, love that. And is it and so even if you don't have, I know most rides, like the side by sides and stuff, if you just have a car,
Yeah,
you can
join
still,
it.
yeah.
You
I don't
probably
think
would
anybody
go-
would be turned away.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
And even if you don't want to go on the ride, you can still, if you want to
Oh, that's
come
awesome.
check out the silent auction, you can
Yeah.
come and you can come and eat, or just
Yeah.
come for the silent auction and check out those items.
And where is this going to be held at?
At the Moose Lodge.
At the Moose Lodge.
Yes.
Okay, right here in Salem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great location.
Yeah. If you want to register for the ride, I think you'll need to reach out to Randy Lee. He'll be organizing the bikes. As far as the silent auction donations, you can reach out to myself, Sheila Elliott, or Paige Newland. You can find them on Facebook, or you can call either facility and get in contact with them.
Randy Lee does a wonderful job on heading up rides.
Yeah.
He knows good trails to go on, or he knows good pathways.
Yeah.
I mean, he does a great job.
Yeah.
So
I've never really been on one, so.
oh, they're so much fun, and
Yeah.
it's really cool. Yeah, and so it's just a good time, and it's good fellowship, and so I hope you're flooded.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and the weather's gonna be nice,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Gonna be nice.
Yeah, when they did the one last year, it was kind of late in the year for
Sure.
a ride or anything, but we still had, I think, over 150 vehicles that
Yeah, I
signed
love that.
up. So then, you had riders along with that. So it was a huge turnout. So we're hoping for an even bigger one this year.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, when you're talking about, the benefit, and wonderful for a scholarship, but it's also showing the family.
Yes.
It's like a big hug for the family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
feel like and that's what we need sometimes,
Yeah.
and we know that, a lot of times time goes on and people go on, but it's always nice for the family that's, still,
With
and
us
I feel like our community hurt when
Yes.
one's hurting.
Yes.
When one's hurting, we're all hurting.
Absolutely.
And I think that that's something that we definitely feel for the family.
Yeah.
So I think this is something that that I hope that everyone comes out and shows their support and their love for
Yeah.
the family.
Me too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I hope the family, gets that. I hope they feel that.
Yeah.
So that'd be good. So starting at
10 o'clock
10
is registration.
10
Yeah.
a.m.
And
registration.
ride leaves at noon.
Okay, awesome. Yay. All right. Sounds like fun. And food, a taco bar.
Yeah.
Yum. After all that driving around, you're
Yeah.
going to want to.
Little snack.
Yeah. I love the good old taco bar.
Yeah.
That's fun. So everyone, we'll keep reminding everybody about that too,
Yeah.
Tracy. Yeah. This is also, we're moving right along here in August. What are we at? What day is? Today is
the 12th.
goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Today is Baseball Fans Day.
Oh,
Baseball fans. Yeah.
this one's.
Reds. I'm a Reds fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Louisville Bats fan. Yeah. So, and there's some other baseball teams that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do love baseball. Love a good baseball game. This is also IBM PC Day. Okay.
Do IBM still exist?
I don't know. I don't know. I
I'm not
know.
sure.
I don't know. I can't get a WSLM day, but they're still hanging in there, right? International Youth Day. Love that. Love our youth and support our youth. Yeah. Is it Julian Fries Day? Julie fries. It looks like they've got cheese on them. Hang on, I'm gonna have to look further on this. I'm gonna do some investigating on this, Tracy. I don't know, but they look delicious. Of course, I've never really met a fry I didn't like, right? Yeah, they look like they've got something on them, like a coating.
Ooh, maybe a Parmesan cheese or something.
Oh, look at you! There you
I would
go.
assume. I don't.
I'm something like that. I don't know. It looks, yeah. It doesn't say what it is, but yum. National Middle Child Day.
Oh,
They always talk about the middle
Yeah.
child syndrome. Yeah. National Sewing Machine Day. Do you own a sewing machine?
I do. I don't. I've never used it.
Okay. All right. It's there. It's looking good.
So I got my son's grandmother was part owner of Bob's Cleaners.
Oh wait, that's hilarious.
yeah,
Well, that's
so-
a blast from the past, isn't it? That's funny.
So when they closed, she gave me the sewing machine because I'm like, oh, I want to learn how to sew. Well,
Mhm.
that's been many moons ago, and I've never learned how to sew, but I still have the sewing machine.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom had one. I could sew many years ago. I haven't sewed forever now, so it's like, but now I think you just push buttons and
Yeah.
it kind of just does it itself.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Yeah.
So National Sewing Machine, and I love anybody that sews. Good for you.
Yeah.
I love that. Love it. Love. Truck Driver Day. Hats off to all of our truck drivers.
Make the world go round.
I know, bringing us food, bringing us all the goodies,
Yeah.
and all the things, the hard work that they do, and the, I got to ride in a truck with Walmart, and I love the way they look at it. Because truck driving can be a lot of hours on the road and a lot going on, but if you get tired, they want you to stop.
Yeah.
And I love that. They really try to respect their people on that.
Yeah.
And I know other companies do too, I'm sure. I just thought that was really cool because, if you get tired, don't
Yeah.
push it.
Yeah.
And I love that. Yeah.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Because I think, when you go on vacation and you see or you do any kind of road trip, you see all of these trucks pulled over on the side,
Yeah.
like going into the rest stop. You're just like, they're working, hard. Yeah. So Truck Driver Day. Vinyl Record Day. Here we
Ooh,
go.
yeah, that's
how
your day.
apropos, right? We're in a room of vinyl records. Yeah, I love vinyl records. Yeah. World Elephant Day.
Aw.
Love elephants.
Yeah. They're so sweet.
And I love the way. I just love the way they do, and I like the way. I like the mama and the babies,
Yeah.
and I like the way. I just like the herd of them. I think they're just awesome.
Amazing creatures.
Yeah, definitely. So there's some holidays, get out and enjoy. And we got to go behind the scenes at Disney at Animal Kingdom and got to see the moms and the babies.
Aw.
And you have to be like, they want you to kind of be really calm because they are very like protective of that time, because like any mommy,
Right.
with their babies, right?
Mama bear comes out.
That's exactly right. My baby. So yes, you can take photos, but don't you try to touch them.
Yeah.
So anyway, no, but anyway, it was really cool to watch the mommies and the babies, and what was cool even, not only the moms, but like the aunts, like the aunts are protected,
Yeah.
which I love. The whole fam
Yeah.
was like very, when there's a baby, it's cool that not only the mom but like her sisters
Yeah.
are all real like protective,
Yeah.
and you'd see the baby run to an aunt
Oh,
and then run back to the mom. Go back and forth. Yeah, so
that's really sweet.
yeah, it was really cute. Yeah. And then I got to see him he was taking a bath and he
Aw.
was playing in the water, But it was funny because all eyes were watching him. I mean,
Yeah.
the aunts, the mom, everybody, like all hands on deck watching him, making sure that he was,
Yeah, safe.
Yeah. And I love that. I love the family, everybody. It takes a village,
It sure does.
And I thought, these elephants, it takes a village.
Yeah.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah.
I love that. So I hope we practice that more often, I guess,
Sure.
in human or in us. We can
Yeah.
do that. Yeah. So, all right. Anyway, so onward, how we go. So there's some celebrations today. It's going to be another hot one. I want to remind everybody, plenty of water, plenty of sunscreen, plenty of breaks. And I feel like we're doing better on that, don't you?
Yeah. We're more informed about
Yeah.
the heat and the sun, and we can better protect ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Also, we had a school board meeting. Hang on, wait just a second. I'm going to actually check out the weather real quick. Let's see what our weather's going to be, because for anybody, it's best if you have actually morning time's the time to get out and do.
Yeah.
Like if you can get out and get cracking of an early morning. It's we're now 75 degrees. We're going to get up to it looks like we'll hit 90 today. Yeah, so yes, and the crowd said yes. So possibly at 1 p.m., 20% chance of rain. 20%, I think we'll probably blow through that. I don't think it's going to happen, but might. Then we'll start, and then at 5 p.m., a 50% chance of rain, which might cool us down a little bit.
Yeah.
I know everybody's thinking rain, more rain. Yeah. Let's see here. And then, of course, 7 p.m., another back to the 20% chance of rain. So we'll see. Time will tell. You never know. But
Right.
but we are going to get another warm day. So plenty of water, plenty of sunscreen, and taking breaks, every so often, right?
I know I have somebody over at my house right now rebuilding my front stoop and a sidewalk. So they're, doing all concrete work. So hopefully they stay hydrated and
Yeah. I think of those on the roof.
oh, I know.
Oh my goodness,
That would be so hot.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing a black roof or something. That'd be miserable.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
and I've seen them like where they like, they're men and they go shirtless, you know what I mean, and they're just so dark. I mean,
Yeah.
they've got such a tan because they've just been, and they just keep going.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that would be melting.
I know. I'm thinking, and I'm thinking I'm hot watching all of this,
Yeah.
and then here you are, you're crawling around and you're hammering or whatever you're doing, you're
they're
roofing,
packing those shingles
Oh.
up, and yeah.
Tracy.
Tough men.
Oh, I just can't even imagine. I'm just like,
Yeah.
And I'm always amazed at that.
Yeah.
And like you said, when it's a darker roof and they just are up there just doing it, and they have to just be melting.
I know.
Yeah. I can't even imagine how much hydration it would take
Oh,
to
you see them with the huge igloo containers on the back of their
They-
truck.
I
know. One or two of those a day.
We're being very descriptive
Yeah.
here. You do see those big. Yeah, I think I'd just put my head underneath and just start. Right? Wouldn't you though? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have a tendency, which I'm sure I have a tendency to forget to drink.
Yeah.
Water. I mean, don't you? Or
Yeah.
especially if you get busy.
Yeah, I get busy, especially I try to get my water in before lunch, and sometimes I just get
Good
busy,
for
and I'm like, I
you.
haven't drank any water this morning. I need to drink some water.
I know.
And I can feel it too. I feel tired, and by noon.
Yeah. How much do you try to get in?
Oh, I don't really have a goal.
Okay. I didn't know you had a certain amount.
No, I did that a few years ago, and I ended up flushing out all of my electrolytes. So now I'm like, I'm not so focused on that, as long as I just stay hydrated.
Well, didn't you know that was I guess so. It makes sense, right? Yeah. Well, it's funny because I used to bring a container, and then I'd have certain goals, like by this time of day I have to have this much drink.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah. It sounds good, and it makes me, I want to be that person, but I'm just not that person. Right. Yeah, I just can't. But I do want to remind everybody, try to drink as much water as you can, and hopefully this is a little bit of a reminder. If you've been cracking and you've been up since 5, hitting it, maybe stop and get a water break, and and take the shades or shade trees. So nice.
Yes.
A little bit of a break. So hopefully everybody's taking care of themselves. I think we've come a long way, baby.
Yeah.
We were talking about like in football when they put all that uniform on, Yeah, and now, if you notice, the leg cramps, they don't have them as much. You know what I mean now, because they are drinking more water, and I think nutrition has really hit the athletic, all of sports, and from eating healthier to making sure you're drinking that water and getting the rest. Don't you feel?
Yeah. I guess I'm not sure how the football program, do they take more breaks when
absolutely they really preach about the water breaks and and stuff, but and they try to do workouts like later or earlier, try to do that. But it's funny because years ago, you roll back, and in sports, it really was, we were talking about this the other day, you didn't drink the water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And honestly, it was almost like some coaches, and I'm going to go back to, and I'm not saying locally, but there were some other places that it was almost a sign of weakness.
Oh,
and which I can't see how you would even relate the two.
Yeah.
I would much rather see someone chugging some water than to not have water.
Yeah, and then something terrible happened.
Yeah. And so anyway, so we've come. I love our mind. I love that that mindset has changed.
Yeah.
Big. Now you're almost like it would be just the opposite. Why didn't you drink the water? You know what I mean? When we know that, the knowledge.
Yes.
How things have changed. The tides have turned.
Yeah. In a good way.
In a great way. On that. Yeah. So, and I think we're seeing less cramps, and I think in all sports, I think taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Super important.
Definitely. So, anyway, that's my weather report. That's the mommies, right? As mommies talking. Are you drinking your water? Are you resting? Getting all the things you need. Let's hope they are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That was the mommy report, right?
The mommy weather report.
That's exactly right. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you getting rest? Yeah. All right. Here's a new app that helps you reduce the cost of your wedding. Okay. Listen to this. By selling tickets.
To your wedding?
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think, Tracy?
Uh,
How do you feel about that, Tracy?
I feel like if I had to go that route, then I'm not having an expensive on a wedding. Like,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I know. Okay. Well, let's go in. The average wedding costs $33,000, or about $284 per guest.
That's a lot of money.
I wonder why that's so
I
expensive.
don't know.
That's a lot. It has to be in other parts. I mean, there has to be. It can't be around here. I just don't think. I think that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the average wedding cost around here is, but I know some of these venues are super nice, but they do cost
Yeah.
a little bit of money.
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of hacks out there that claim to make things cheaper, but it's mostly $20 here and $20 there. It's still uncomfortably inexpensive. Very comfortably expensive. I mean, think if you did that. Okay, here's the mindset. If you did all that for a wedding, which I love weddings and love doing weddings, but think what you could do with that money.
Yeah,
Right?
I'd rather put that in an
Like-
investment account or something.
I know. Okay, well, here's a new concept. Okay, it's so funny. It's we have to get on the bandwagon here, Tracy.
Right.
I guess it's funny. Like we were just talking today, like the new words that like are being said, and like trying to understand what they mean. And as I'm like some of this new lingo, I'm
Yeah.
like I don't know what's being said here. But okay, well, here's the new concept. There's a new app taking off in Europe. Okay, well, here we go. This is Europe. Okay. That allows couples to sell tickets to their wedding. And look, before everyone gets triggered, this is not intended for your loved ones. You're selling tickets to strangers.
How many how many weddings do you want to go to that you're not friends with, or it's not your family?
You choose how many tickets you want to make available, and paying ticket holders can come mingle. Okay, so if you're a ticket holder, if you pay for the ticket, you can come mingle with guests and enjoy the happy event. So you'd have actual wedding crashers who are paying to be there. Okay, now hang on. This is funny stuff. I've never thought of this. This is really kind of funny though, because I'm gonna be honest. Okay, if we're gonna be honest here, I love to go to weddings.
Yeah.
I love weddings, and I get weddings are expensive, like the food and stuff. So if you don't want to feed, if I don't eat, that's okay. I love to watch the ceremonies.
Yeah.
And I love to see the venues. I love to see the decorations.
Yeah.
I love every bit of it.
I could see myself doing that if, like, I wanted to have my wedding at this certain venue and I really wanted to see
that's a
what
good
that
idea.
That would be understandable, I guess. But,
Yeah. Now there you go. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, but like on a normal like on a Friday or Saturday night, Tracy, let's go to this wedding, right? But would that not be hilarious? I mean, like here you are. I mean, right?
It's kind of funny.
I just think it would be so. I guess it'd be so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I guess some families are so big, where I guess the two sides when they come together, like how would you know if it was a paying ticket holder, or are you a paying ticket holder, or are you actually a family member, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if these people are buying like the couple like gifts for the wedding, or
I would think you should.
Yeah.
I mean, right? Yeah, you better be. I mean, but also on the other hand too, where do they sit? Do they sit like they better not have the premium? I mean, the family usually sits in the front.
Yeah.
Right. So I guess they'd sit in the back. Right.
I would assume.
I'm thinking of what was the one? With Jennifer Lopez. when she was the wedding planner. Remember the dark tower, and remember there was the lady had the big poofy hair,
Yeah.
and she said dark tower. I'm thinking as a wedding planner, this would be a lot.
Yeah.
I guess you'd have to know how many tickets you sold,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I just think.
Yeah.
And then if they were in your photos,
Yeah.
I mean, right? That would be funny. Now, Tracy, that would be our goal. If we were going to do this, we'd want to be in the
We're
family
crashing
photo. I
all
know,
the
no, we're
photos.
going to be in that family photo somewhere.
That's kind of funny.
It would be hilariously funny, yeah. And you know, like sometimes they take like those instant cameras and put them on the
Yeah.
tables. We'd be taking photos. I paid for this. You know what I mean? I paid a ticket for this, right?
You're going to be with this family forever.
Ever. I know. I think you become family at this point. So, okay, so they're paying to be there, okay? It may be strange for a couple not to know everyone, but it wouldn't be too awkward for guests. Since there are emerging circles, most people at weddings encounter plenty of people that they've never met, which is true.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you'll have his side, her side, you know what I mean? So, a few more things. The couples can choose how much to charge. Okay, now how much do you think they generally charge?
Oh, gosh. I mean, especially if you're having a $30,000 wedding. Or,
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
yes.
I mean, are you charging?
Well, and remember, hang on, it costs how much per person? It costs $284 per person.
Yeah.
So how much would you pay for what hour? No, I lost my
Oh, I
place.
mean, I'm probably charging the $284.
Wait. Tracy's going to get her return. Ooh, smart businesswoman. Look at you. Okay. All right, you're going to get your return on investment, aren't you? Well, it said most tickets cost between $100 and $200. Yeah, it's a little cheaper.
Yeah.
I think if I was a family member, I'd go with that.
Yeah.
Of course, you're not paying anyway, right? So I guess
Yeah.
so. $100 to $200, and maybe more if you have a special venue. Yeah. Right. Couples can also approve sales after first seeing the profiles of the possible guest.
Mm.
So I think you would have to do like your research, like you know what I mean. Also, I mean, are they gonna like if you're gonna have an open bar, are they gonna drink it? You know what I mean?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I guess if you think $100 $200, I guess per people, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And then also, are they going to be like trouble starters? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Right?
I
Does anybody object? What if they hollered out? You know what I mean? Right? No, these are things to
And that
think
might,
about.
I know how the world works, so I could see somebody doing
just
that just
doing
for
that just for-
fun.
yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So I guess they kind of like check these people out before they
Yeah.
go further with them. And they have to agree. Ooh, okay. So when you buy a ticket, you have to agree to strict rules, including dress code. I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, especially if the bride, you know what I mean, has a dress code.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No.
You know what I mean? Arriving on time, which I agree. Yeah, do not be late.
Yeah.
Right? Drinking in moderation. Okay, here you go. There you go. So just because it's an open bar, doesn't
Don't
mean
get sloshed at my
That's
wedding.
right.
You know?
That's funny. And so here's another rule, which I agree: not sharing photos without permission.
Yeah.
So
I went to a wedding recently where they didn't want you taking photos at all. No.
right. Yeah.
So,
I've seen where they have everybody have your phone or cameras down.
Yeah.
Yeah, phones down. Yeah. So I don't think that's wrong.
No.
I think whatever they want to do. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
It's their wedding.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you're not content, then don't go. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I don't think there's wrong with that. I don't think anything wrong with that at all. There's also issues that a wedding planner would have to iron out, like connecting with they call them randos for seating and meal coordination, which that's what we were just talking about. Where would you seat them at?
Yeah.
They'd have to, even though they think probably, I'm thinking like if you spent $100, $200 a ticket, you might think you'd have a good seat. I don't think you should
No.
take seats over family.
No.
So I think
They're
that's
in the
something.
back.
Yeah. Get in the back. You are in the back, right? I'm just thinking of like the family video or like videos. When the wedding's video, there you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There you are. You know what I mean? Yeah. Smiling at everybody. I just think, it could be a way of people meeting,
Yeah.
I guess. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
So the wedding planner has to go over with you like your seating and your meal, where you're going to sit for the meals. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because if they were served food before everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Like, who is that?
Yeah.
Think if you
It's
were
a
the bride or
rando
the
at my
groom, and all of a
wedding.
sudden, yeah, like, whoa. Yeah, I guess they would kind of, though, they have a little bit of insight on it, but for some reason they didn't. Like, yeah. Although they make the couple, or maybe the couple could make a few extra bucks in add-ons, like selling photos of the ticket holders at the wedding. Like how will people shell out extra cash for photos of themselves on roller? Okay, like I guess okay, hang on. There's also ways to make extra bucks add-ons, like selling photos of the ticket holders at the wedding, like how you shell out money for like on a roller coaster. How you see those photos?
Yeah.
So I guess they could do that. I guess add making money on that. The app is called Inviting, and it's a small startup in France for now. I guess it's in France for now, but it continues to get traction. It could become a thing in the U.S. down the road.
I wonder what inspired someone to start this business. Like,
I don't know. I'm gonna guess probably because maybe like okay. I'm gonna be honest. Like I do love to go to weddings.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that. Well, of course, I don't know that I would pay that, but I'm not saying like that I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I think it'd be kind of fun. You know what I mean? To do it, I guess. And I guess then like I don't know. What would you do it, Tracy?
maybe.
If you were the bride, I wouldn't do it.
No,
Probably not.
no.
Right?
Yeah.
If it was my wedding, I
Yeah.
don't think I would.
Yeah.
But to go see someone else's wedding, they're okay with it. I mean, is that a double standard? Is that wrong? Is that wrong? I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel.
Yeah.
But I guess if you are, want a big wedding and you want to make some extra money, I guess, or
Yeah.
help pay for the wedding, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's your wedding.
And really, to be honest, the bride and groom, by the time they shuffle off to do photos and dancing and cake cutting, it's hard to mingle with a lot of the
Yeah.
guests anyway.
Yeah.
So really, to be honest, they're not gonna.
Get any interaction with the
No,
couple.
really, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm a ticket holder, so I get to take a photo with the bride. I have the golden ticket. I have
like
the
the
ticket.
VIP seats,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
at the concert, you want your photo. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. So we'll see if this catches on, but it might be I would say a kiss or a kick. It might be a kick. It might not be a kiss on that. So I guess if you want to reduce the cost of your wedding, selling tickets. But that's not tickets to your family or to your friends. That's tickets to strangers.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I might have to check this out and see how it's going.
See how it
down the road.
goes. We might have to do a follow-up, okay? This is too new. We're going to see how it goes in France. I don't know. I don't know. I think, like, they have such a different mindset. I'm stereotyping because I've never been. So I don't know. But I always think, like, they have a different way they look at things,
Yeah.
right?
I think so. Have you ever read, like, people that have visited the U.S. and, like, all the things that are different? They compare, just food and living arrangements and that sort of thing. So it would
Night
be
and day. Yeah.
interesting to see their point of view.
Yeah. Yeah. How they feel about it. So I think that's kind of it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how to go over here, but we'll see. We'll see. So, Tracy, if any of your children go to get married, ticket. Start selling tickets.
And I know
you had those. You like what's the big roll of tickets? You like how they do like for drawings, giveaways. Have you had one of those and you just passing out tickets? Here's your meal ticket.
That is so funny.
I know. At your wedding. At your wedding. I think my jaws would be dropped. I'd be like, what?
I don't know. I think kids nowadays would probably be down for something like that. They would be all about it.
It's a different world. Yeah. I don't know how they would actually, right? I don't know how. I don't know. I think it's just you just got to roll. For some reason, that song "Roll with It, Baby" keeps going in my head. I don't know lately. I don't know for some reason. It just seems like there's just a lot of I guess I don't want to say crazy things, but just different,
Yeah.
you know. And you try to look at it. I always try to look at everything at every angle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But boy, some of those angles.
Make you scratch your head.
Okay, so if you get invited to a wedding, or let's say that you don't, but you see where Ticketmaster's got for a wedding,
You're like, I'm going to that one.
that one,
wedding
you know what I mean?
way or
Yes.
another.
Look, okay. Ooh, look, they're gonna have caviar. Okay, we're gonna go to that one. We're gonna have. I wonder if they tell like the menu too. Like, you know what I mean? We're gonna have this at our wedding. I wonder if they have to like sell themselves too, right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
well, I mean, right?
Job
I
interview.
mean, right? I mean, Tracy, we don't know if we want to go to this wedding. We don't know if we want to buy a ticket to this wedding. You know, will there be dancing? Are you gonna have a band? Are you gonna have a DJ? Are you gonna have right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I'm paying that money, I
That's I
want
want
to
to
be
know
entertained.
and you know what I mean? What are you gonna make me wear? What do I need to wear? You know what I mean? Right? Will there be dancing? Will there be food? You know what I mean? What kind of food were we gonna have? You know? So they'd actually almost have to put almost like to promote their wedding.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to almost sell that part
Yeah.
for people to want to buy the tickets, right?
Yeah. I would think.
I think if you didn't do your research and you bought the ticket and it really was not an
Yeah.
exciting wedding, you know, you can't get a refund, right?
No.
Yeah.
You're locked in.
No, locked in. Yeah. So if you see on Ticketmaster or somewhere that they're selling tickets that you possibly anybody can buy for a wedding, you heard it first on Coffee Club.
Yeah.
Tracy and Becky have brought it to you, the new concept. So get your head wrapped around. You got plenty of time now because it's just in France, but you got time to get your head wrapped around it, and it's going to take that long for me. It's like you hear stuff and you're like, okay. So you try to think about it. You know what I mean? You try to get your head, okay. So I don't know. I feel like whatever works,
Yeah.
you know, right?
Yeah.
I'm not really.
It's your wedding.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Choose what you want to do on that. Yeah. And if that helps you pay off some of the things, right? There you go. All right. Here are some ridiculous things that fans have left behind at festivals. And I love this because I'm thinking we're getting close to. We'll be having Bourbon and Beyond, and then we'll have Louder Than Life. I mean, this is going to be like some fun things coming up. You know, still coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm excited about those festivals coming up, and those festivals are so much fun.
They are.
And you never know what you're going to see. You know what I mean? You talk about shock and chagrin there. You know what I mean?
Ultimate people watching.
Oh, that's the best. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. And so, and just getting to meet new people, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So not only is it a life experience to see the groups that maybe, you know, what I love about it is these are groups that I maybe wouldn't have bought a ticket for, but you're there and then you watch them and then you love them.
Yeah.
And there's like 3 or 4 groups that I probably was not real, you know what I mean, into that changed me around and I really love now that I didn't know I loved so much, you know what I mean? But anyway, so I love that part, but also the people, the people are cool, it's nice. You're going to meet a lot of people, and it's just a fun time. Like you said, people watching. Yeah. So, well, here are some things. The vibe at a concert depends on who you're seeing, which makes a huge difference, right? You know, compared to having mosh pits. Yeah. What is it? Crowd surfing. All of these words.
I can't say that I've ever been to a concert where there has been a mosh pit or crowd surfing.
Okay, well we got to change that. Okay, it's a new day, Tracy. We're gonna have to introduce you to this. It is something. And then last year, it rained so bad, so they did like mud pits. Oh my goodness! Here's the thing. This is what I always have trouble with. Like, okay, I can do the beginning part, like the mud part and all that. It's just like when you jump into, you know, you do the polar plunge, where you jump into water. It's the after. It's the out. Yeah. Okay, it's like the out of the water. That, okay, who's going to have a warm enough towel for me? Who's going to be that person that's going to grab? I mean, how am I going to? That's the experience that bugs me the worst. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I can jump in. It's just that out.
Yeah. Like, yeah, especially if at a concert you're like covered in mud for the whole night.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah exactly. Like where's there going to be water, like that's going to get me this mud off? Because I don't think it's, you know, because mud dries. Yeah. You're like a mud. I've ever had like a mud mask. You know what I mean? After a while, you start cracking it. It's not too pretty. And that feel, you know what I mean? Dried mud all over your clothing. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. So that's what I want to know. what's going to be my after?
Yeah.
What's going to be the solution afterwards?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I feel.
I would think that if you're at a concert getting in a mud pit, you're probably stuck with the mud all
Yeah,
night.
yeah. Well, like at the Indianapolis 500, the driver Alex, he said, like, okay, they always like spray them with champagne. Well, he had like the rest of the day, after the race, and no, excuse me, hang on. They always throw mud or water or milk on them. Isn't it milk they throw on them? I'm lost my, yeah, it's milk. They always throw milk on them. Well, they do that, but some of the drivers, I mean, you got to think about it, they have the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And they have all this media that they have to experience, because we're going to like flood them. And then he was going later to the Pacers game that night. So I understand that he didn't do it. He said he didn't want to offend anybody, but he didn't want that on him. And I don't blame him.
No.
I know. I think he drank it, but I don't want it all over me.
No. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want it all.
I wouldn't either. Yeah, especially the afternoon and the evening he had.
Walk around smelling like soured milk,
Oh, can
especially
you
if it's hot. Oh,
every
no.
cat, every cat in Indianapolis would be
an insect like covered in flies or something.
Oh my gosh! Oh, don't even. Oh, that's
no thanks.
Oh my goodness! Yeah. I would have to have. Yeah, you'd have to have it. I need an exit.
Yeah.
I need a good exit plan.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Yeah. So yeah, there's no way that I would. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. So I'd have to pass on that too. I don't blame him. Nobody was offended, but I thought it was very sweet and kind of him to say, I don't want to offend anybody, but I really just don't want to do that.
Yeah. No.
I'm 100% with you. Yeah. Okay. Well, the vibe at the concert depends on who you're seeing, which I agree 100%.
Yeah.
You'll encounter very different crowds at different concerts. Yes. Someone asked people who work at concert venues and festivals to name the weirdest things fans have left behind.
I can only imagine.
Okay, well, here is a fake leg filled with mini liquor bottles.
Oh, I can see that. So I have so many questions on that.
A fake leg with mini liquor bottles. Can you imagine trying to make that? Right? No,
well,
I mean,
then I'm like, you are a true amputee. Like,
right?
just leaving your leg behind.
And yes, and I'm sure they're expensive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on, hold on. This gets better. So not only was it the not real leg, it was filled with. Okay, think about this. The work that went into this. Now it was filled with little mini liquor bottles, and there was a phone number on it. It said, along with, call me if it found, or don't. Somebody had a funny sense of humor.
They did.
Some of them was fun. I'd like to know that person. I would have called that number just to say. I have to know more details.
Yes.
You have to fill me in so I can sleep at night, knowing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't have used my phone. I'm going to use somebody else's phone, but I'd have called. Right? I'd have to know a little bit more about the rest. Now we know the rest of the story. We have to know. So, and mini liquor bottle. Those are funny. That's funny. Number 2, a glass wine bottle filled with what appeared to be someone had went to. I'm gonna to the bathroom in it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's just a wine bottle.
Where did you get a wine bottle though? That's the real
I
question.
don't know. That's just. Yeah, that's kind of gross. That's not nice.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have not read this. I have not pre-read this. An uneaten burrito tucked inside a shoe. So,
gonna save that snack for later.
I was gonna say, what would you do? We're just gonna put this right here, and then we're just gonna tuck it in here inside a shoe. So did you leave? So you left your shoe. Why did you not throw the burrito away and take your shoe? I mean, so did you have other shoes?
I'm assuming they were maybe intoxicated and just.
We're just gonna touch shoes. Do you think like somebody was doing it like as a trick, like a buddy was saying, "I'm gonna put this burrito in this shoe," right?
Yeah.
I don't know. And then who doesn't eat a full burrito?
Right.
I mean, who leaves behind a burrito? I don't know that I want to be friends with that person.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you not eat the burrito, right? I don't know too many people that would leave a burrito behind, right? Yeah. tucked inside a shoe. Don't know that one. Number 4, dentures.
Well, yeah.
Can you
I can see it.
imagine? I would have to have gloves on. That'd be a deal breaker. I'm sorry. I'd have to have. I'm sorry. I can't do that. Okay. A 4-foot paper mache sculpture in the shape of not bad or bad, yeah, bad.
Oh.
But okay, well, first of all, how did you get that into
Yeah.
a festival? Because that's extreme. Because they check, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They check your stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know how you would get that in.
That's
Paper
from
mache.
20 years ago or something.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that. Okay.
Yeah.
It'd have to be years ago. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Because how in the world? Because would you get that in?
That's how I was questioning the wine bottle. I'm like, how did you get that in?
That in, yeah. Well, I wonder, like, if it was a wine bottle they bought inside.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Maybe. I don't know. I've seen so many people, like, have blow up stuff. You know what I mean? But the paper mache wouldn't be that. So I don't, and they wouldn't have made it there.
No.
So it had to be, like you said, it had to be years ago.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have to be here. Okay. Two Ziploc bags full of urine. Bottles of urine are very common.
I could say.
Yeah, I would think that.
You just can't leave your spot, you know.
No, I know. I've got the best spot here. I'm not leaving. You can see. Yeah, as you can see. Number 7, a small bottle of breath refresher and turned out to be LSD. Oh, no.
I guess I have questions on how did you figure that out? Like, did you?
Well,
like,
that's true too.
I'm gonna rinse my mouth out real quick while I'm picking up this trash.
Yeah, really.
Like,
Yeah. Would you not just put it in the trash
Yeah.
and onward ho you go?
yeah.
Breath fresher. I don't know. Yeah. Ooh, this is scary. A bloody knife.
Ooh,
Uh,
that's scary.
maybe he was cutting the burrito and he accidentally got a little bit of his finger. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe cutting the burrito in half. I don't know. A bloody knife.
I would say this was years ago too. but
Yeah,
it's-
worried about that.
Yeah.
Okay, number 9, a cat. Someone had it on a leash and left it tied to a tree.
Oh.
That's not good, but it was a happy ending. Someone else took it home and adopted it.
Oh. Poor kitty.
Who does
I
that?
don't know. Why would you take a cat to a concert?
Now that's that's not. No, and the cats and dogs don't want to do that.
No, it's too loud.
It's too loud and too many. Yes, because when my watch is telling me, my watch is always at this concerts telling me it's way too loud, way
Yeah.
too loud for your ears. My watch tells me everything. You know what I mean? You're too hot.
Yeah.
It's too hot. No, it does. I'm like, yeah, my watch talks to me. I don't
What
know
do you
what.
have?
Yeah, I know. It's like it tells me everything. Like it's weird how, like, who are you? You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna start calling it mother but it tells me it's way too loud for your ears, and I can't even imagine for a cat and a dog. They have no say in it.
No.
Shame on them. But I am happy. A good story that it did get adopted.
Yeah.
Probably to a loving person.
Yeah.
Okay, $8 in quarters, all sitting in a perfect stack. 32 coins. So
You're just over stacking your coins.
stacking your coins, I guess.
Just leave them. Like,
Yeah. Oh, let's see if we can stack these coins, right? Come on, right? I love a good quarter. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Which is your favorite coin?
I'd probably say quarter too is worse than most.
Well, I know
you
it's the most, but I mean, is it? But for some reason, a good quarter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always been a fan of the quarters.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. Ooh, a quarter. I do like a good dime.
Yes.
I must
Little
say.
things that excite Becky.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. And I'm not. I know that it's more, but it's not that.
Yeah.
It's something about something. I don't know what it is.
It's like when you're a teenager, back in the day, you
Yeah.
just probably don't have much anymore because people don't have cash. But you want something from the gas station. You're like, I'm gonna dig through the couch and find some quarters. You know?
Yes. Oh, the couch has got them. You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah. And I always had it. I'm telling you right now, in laundry, when I'm doing the laundry, it's fair game.
Yeah.
If I get $1 from your pocket, right here. You're paying
Yes.
your tax. You're paying
Yes.
your taxes right here. Let me tell you, because yeah, it's fair game. Let me tell you, it really solved. They did not leave money in the pockets. Let me tell you, solved that problem real quick. Yeah, but no, I don't know why. But anyway, so $8 in quarters. Okay, I don't know, but I would have been very happy. I'd call winning. I think it's maybe because you go back. Remember how like the bubble gum machines? Of course, they still have them, but the quarters were always so
Yes.
valuable to
Yeah.
that. I think that's why.
Yeah.
It's when I started falling in love with quarters. Number 11, an answering machine. This is okay for those just now tuning in, and these are the most ridiculous things fans have left behind at festivals. The answer machine.
That's interesting.
Why would you bring an answer machine? Where would you plug that in? Right? Where would that go in? Right?
That is very interesting. I have no
I'd
idea.
love to know the reason
Yeah.
behind that. You think there's a method to that? You think there's a method?
There's something behind that.
Madness? I don't know. Number 12, a tooth.
Oh man.
Okay, that was from the mosh pit. Yes,
Yes.
the tooth. Right? A tooth? I don't know. Okay, number 13. Now I have seen this done a lot. I have witnessed this. I don't know that I've taken photos of it, but I've seen a lot. A sculpture made from out of trash.
Oh.
I've seen a lot of people, especially for those that spend the night or there like for the weekend or
Yeah.
whatever. Like I've seen where they've taken like the trash. They're actually very creative.
Yes.
They put cans, and stuff.
Yeah.
It's very creative.
Yeah.
The things that they
Can
come up with. Yeah, yeah. So I have seen that. Sculptures made out of trash. Yes. Very artsy.
Yes. Like the guy down here on Elizabeth Street who used to make all of his sculptures.
Very, very creative. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Number 14, a wood carving of a tortoise.
Oh.
That's kind of cool.
Did you do that there? Where'd you get the wood?
I know. Again, and there's
then
your
the
knife. There's your
Yeah.
knife. There's your bloody knife right there. You cut yourself. All right. A wood carving. I guess if you were there maybe for all day long,
Yeah.
and maybe your groups that were playing or something were not the groups that you were really interested in, or if you're just kind of chilling,
Yeah.
I guess, and that's your hobby.
Yeah, I could see
I've never seen anybody like doing any knitting.
No. I'm gonna knit a toboggan
Yeah,
while I'm
me
sitting
too.
here. Like,
Yeah, I've never seen that. But I guess wood carving. Okay, here we go. A wig with a pile of uncooked broccoli sitting on top of it. Wait, a wig with a pile of uncooked broccoli sitting on top of it.
So many questions.
So, who wore the wig? I guess, right? Who wore it best, the broccoli or the wig? Right?
Yeah,
I kind of think that's hilarious.
that is funny.
That's very funny. Yeah. Well, they have those like I've seen more men wearing them. I'm not saying that, but like they're a hat, but they've got hair that's attached to
Yeah.
them. You know what I mean? I've seen that. So with uncooked broccoli, I don't understand.
I don't either.
So was someone like thinking of their health at the festival, trying to bring some broccoli?
Need some fiber.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I take care of myself. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. So these are I do believe they're different vibes.
Yes.
I do think the things you see, I'm sure, actually, they could update this. I'm with you. I think it's a little dated because I'm sure there's even more, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
There's a little bit
I'd
more.
say.
I don't know. I've seen some really, 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 really things. Yeah. All right. We said earlier that today is Middle Child Day, so hats off to all of the middle child children out there. A recent poll found a third of us are middle child, or at least somewhere in the middle. 30% are the oldest, 32% in the middle, 26% are the youngest, and 12% are an only child. Where do you fit in?
I'm the youngest.
Me too.
Yeah.
The babies. We're the babies. Yeah. Obviously, all those siblings don't always get along. A new poll found 1 in 4 people are estranged from at least one brother or sister. Siblings are the family members we're most likely to say they've cut ties, but because of lots of them, like if you've got 6 siblings, there's a decent chance that 1 or 2 of you don't like each other. 24% are estranged from at least 1 or 2 of their siblings. Looks like, okay, so here are some of the reasons. Personality conflicts.
I
Okay.
can see that.
Number 2, lies or betrayal. Number 3, behavior. Number 4, conflict with other family members. And number 5, conflicting values of lifestyles. Okay. The good news, because I was like, that's not good to hear. Okay. The good news, people were more likely to not say they'd been willing to reconcile. They say, okay, hang on. The good news is people were more likely not to say they'd be willing to reconcile with estranged siblings. 45% said they would, though. 29% said no way, and the rest aren't sure. So why does it say not? Hang on. The good news is people were more likely than not. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was like, how in the world was it? Okay, I was not reading right. To say they'll be willing to reconcile with an estranged sibling. Okay, well that's good then. 45% said they would. Okay. I'd like to leave on a happy note. Yeah, I didn't know. I've not pre-read that story. Okay. Yeah, so that's not really a good story to have on Middle Child Syndrome Day, right?
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, lifeguards near Columbus, one left their post at a public pool to go save 2 people drowning in a nearby stream. A mom and her 7-year-old son were struggling in the 12 to 15-foot water. The lifeguards heard them yelling for help and jumped a fence and saved them both.
Oh.
Love that.
Yeah.
Hats off to lifeguards. Yes. And it looks like I think that's the rest of the stories. I think that's going to be good, Tracy. Yeah. Okay. We're going to leave on that note. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I want to remind everybody the ride is this coming weekend.
Yep, this Saturday. Registration for the ride starts at 10 o'clock at the Wslm Moose Lodge. There'll be food and 50-50 raffles, silent auction. So yeah, come out and support the Gerlach family.
Oh, love that family.
Yeah.
Beautiful family and a great family here in our community. And I think that I hope a huge turnout so that just to show them our love and support.
Yes, absolutely.
And to remind them of that. And of course, 100% of the proceeds go to the scholarship.
Yes.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. So it's only $20.
Yeah.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Very fair. And then $5 extra if you have a
rider.
Yep. That's very fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're going to get a taco bar. Love that.
Yes.
Love that. So if anybody wants to donate anything to the raffle,
yeah, you can reach out to myself, Paige Newland, or Sheila Elliott. You can reach them at Middleview if you can track them down any other way. And the phone number to the facility is 812-883-4681.
I want to put some tickets in it.
Yeah.
Too. So WSLM, I really want to.
Yeah, we got lots of good things so far.
Oh, I bet.
So,
yeah, our community's a good giver.
Yeah.
So hopefully, yeah. All right, and then of course, then once she's got all the prizes and stuff for the raffle, and then we need people to come out.
Yes.
To purchase.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
All right, good deal. All right, let's thank our sponsors this morning, Tracy.
Middleview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Roses, Fox Purley Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting, First Harrison Bank, Louisville Bats, Schneck Hospital, and Temple & Temple.
All right, Tracy Lee, thanks from Meadowview Healthcare Center. Let's have the best Tuesday ever.
You too, Becky.
Thank you.
Limited time, while supplies last. Come in at your Kentuckiana McDonald's and try this bold new twist on an old favorite. At McDonald's, I'm loving it.
The Papa John's pizza makers decided it was time to bring the cheesy burger pizza back for summer. Don't settle for a frozen cheeseburger at the drive-thru when you can get 8 slices of the cheesy burger pizza for just $12.99 at Papa John's. The cheesy burger pizza has all your favorite burger ingredients cooked on top of Papa John's original dough made with 6 simple ingredients.